Hi everybody, we are Live Free and RV. We bought this 2017 Keystone Cougar 26 RLS fifth wheel camper, and we've done some traveling a little bit and we've learned some things along the way, and we're hoping to share our experiences with you. We have a 2012 Ford F-250 with a 6.7 liter diesel engine, and this truck by far is way better than the 6 liter I had before. I really liked my 2005 F-350 one-ton truck. Great capacity, pulled great. This is by far and away way better. Super truck, but it does have operator errors that I found on our trip out west that I wanted to share with you today. It's more of a safety issue, I think, because it really it scared me at first when the truck and the camper together weigh 17,500 pounds. The truck is about 8,200 pounds empty. I'll have to show you. I have a 60-gallon auxiliary tank in the back that I use, and so that adds a little more weight, but the whole thing together was 17,500 pounds. The thing is, we got into Oklahoma, and the first big hill that we actually hit along the way, I'm just steering the truck. I got on cruise control. I'm going along and not really paying attention, maybe talking to my wife or whatever, and we were going down the road and we hit this hill, and if you're familiar with the truck, in cruise control it's going to downshift to maintain speed, and we're getting on this hill and we're picking up speed, so the truck downshifts and it downshifts and it downshifts again. It actually over revved the engine, and it got the check engine light came on, low power mode. We went down the hill and we actually made it to the bottom of the hill, no problem. We had to pull over, shut the truck off, turn it back on. The check engine light was still on, but we drove off like nothing happened, and a couple hours later the light went out. And so from then on I became very aware of driving my truck. You have to be an operator if you're going to drive around this heavy equipment, especially you folks that have much heavier equipment than I have. You really have to pay attention. So what I did was I put it in the shift lever in manual, and this is after trial and error. I found some things. I could leave the cruise control on, put the shift in manual as I'm approaching a big downhill, and I would downshift to 4th gear and not go any further down. It would hold that, and then I could use the brake all I wanted, because if you're familiar with the way these trucks shift, the more you hit the brake, the more it downshifts right away to help you slow down. And if it's too big of a hill, you're going to over rev the engine. It's a safety feature that if the engine over revs, it goes into low power mode and you have to cycle the key to bring it back. So from then on I would put it in, at first I was pretty nervous about it, put it in shut the cruise off and put it in manual and downshift and be very nervous about it, but it turned out pretty good at the end. By the time we went over Vail, Colorado, and those are some pretty giant hills, and I just cruised down no problem, cruise on in manual on 4th gear and just touch the brakes as I needed to maintain speed, and it went just fine and everything was okay. So I just wanted to pass that along to you as a word of safety, that you can't just you can't just steer your truck, put the cruise on and steer it. You got to operate it. You got to be an operator. You got to pay attention to your gauges, pay attention to your fuel level, because you don't want to get stranded. I have that nice big tank, and so I was able to get by quite a long ways without worrying about it too much. But anyways, just a little safety tip that I wanted to pass on to you. I thought it was very important to know this and to pass it along, and I hope you can use a little bit of experience that I got on the road and have you use it as well. Let me know in the comments. So hopefully you like our videos, and we can share more and more. Please like and subscribe our videos, and we'll go from there. All right, so thanks, have a great day, talk to you soon.